it's Karen and
Pluto.
here with another top list for you guys.
Yep.
Yeah, doing a lot of lists. We like to do
Yep.
lists. If you want
Yep.
us to do a list, let us know in the comments.
Yep.
So this list is our top 15 serial killers / villains in horror movies.
Yep.
Not 10, 15. Bluta kind of went ahead and did this and then told me after the fact that we were doing this list. So
Oh, yeah.
I struggled a little bit, but
It was
I
easy.
figured it out. I figured it out as well.
You're
so
smart. You figure it out.
So I know my list isn't in any particular order. Is yours?
Not really, but sort of.
Okay.
It's like, whatever. 15 we like.
Okay. So are you going or you want me to go first?
I'll go first.
Okay.
I got my list over here. Let's see here if I can see it.
Excuse me, guys.
Yeah, I think I can see it. Are you ready?
Yep.
Okay, at number 15, I have Jerry Dandridge. Pause to see if people remember. Oh, yeah, I know who that is. Fright Night. I like him. He's cool. He's a cool vampire. Don't have more to say about him. Okay, moving on. Charles Lee Ray, or Chucky, from, you know what that's from. Child's Play. Just in case you didn't know what that was from. Okay, then moving on, we got, then we got Norman Bates. The original.
Not the remake.
No, we got the original Psycho. And we got Horace Pinker. You know who that is, don't you?
No, I don't
Oh,
remember.
come on.
I don't remember.
Soccer?
Oh.
Jeez, I like him. I thought he was cool. Moving up from there, another one I mentioned on Monday. On our list, we got, the Tall Man. Nothing more to say about that. If you don't know who that is, then you need to do some homework. Okay, moving on from there, we got another one I mentioned. Freddy from Nightmare 1 and 3. Those are my favorites. The other one, some of the other ones are okay. 1 and 3, favorites.
Okay, out of 1 or 3, which one's your favorite?
3. Another one where 3 is better than 1. I don't know, that's just my opinion. Okay, moving on from there, I think I'm at number 9. We got Michael Myers from Halloween 1 and 2, but the original 1 and 2, it's a shame I have to say stuff like that, but it is what it is. Okay, now, number 8 is pretty cool too. We got Mrs. Voorhees. You know what that's from, right?
No. Just kidding,
Well,
I do know.
You never know, you. Yeah, okay, Mrs. Voorhees. I'm not going to say what that's from, because if you don't know, then you need to look at it too. Okay, then we got Roy. I'll tell you what this one is. Roy from Friday the 13th, Part 5.
Spoilers.
Well, again, if you haven't seen any of these, then, then what are you watching this for?
We will eventually review that one as well.
Roy's cool. A lot of people don't like 5. I like 5. I like some of the characters in 5. But yeah, I like that one pretty good.
Check out the Babe review.
Oh, yeah. And then we got number 6, we got Jason, obviously, from Friday the 13th, Part 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. 9 and 10 is okay. It's still Kane hotter, but I like the 7 and 8 a little bit better. I don't know. I'm still not a big fan of 9 or 10. But
what about Freddy vs. Jason?
Is that a Nightmare on Elm Street or is that a Friday the 13th?
It's both.
So it's a separate movie?
Yeah.
I don't know. That movie's okay. There's a few things that irk me on that, but maybe we'll go into that when we do reviews. Not going to get into that. And then we got Leatherface from Texas Chainsaw Massacre. 1 is the best. 2's cool. 3's cool. 1 is my fave. So yeah, we got Leatherface from that one.
You're talking about the original, right?
We almost always talk about originals, I think, right?
I believe
In
so.
case I forget, most of the time it's never the remake. So if I say Leatherface, then I mean 1.
No, it means Part 4, The Next Generation.
That's kind of strange. It is different. No, I like Vilmer. Is that his name? Matthew McConaughey?
I don't remember his character.
I mean, think about it. His character is kind of weird.
All right.
Okay, I don't remember that movie. Okay.
No, that's something else.
Oh, well, you're way off. Jeez. All right, number 4, right?
I don't know. I've lost track.
Let me look here. Here we go.
I thought you did number 4 already.
No, my number 4 is Esther.
Oh.
From Orphan. That movie is awesome. Probably my favorite newer horror movie. Even though it's like 10 years old, I think, but it's one of my new favorite horror movies. Number 3, we got Buddy from Slaughterhouse. Just seeing if all of you know what that was or not. All right, moving on. Number 2, another one I mentioned, Jill from Scream 4. There's just something about her that's really awesome. She's hot. and a badass, like you say, right?
Yep,
I
everyone's
think
a
she's
badass.
cool. Yeah, I really like her too. There's just something about the ending when she beats herself up that's kind of hard. Okay,
We will eventually be reviewing that as well.
Yeah, we'll review 1 and 4.
No, we'll do 2 and 3. We have
Okay,
to do
I'll
them
just sit here.
Play with your toes.
Probably, or I'll find something to do. Or I'll listen to your dog drink. Okay, moving on. We got my number 1. Well, not really number 1, but this is kind of an off one here. You might not have thought of this. Russ Thorne. Dramatic pause. Who is it? Come on, you know it. Summer Party Massacre. He's cool. I like the ending. Ah, pretty. All of you are very pretty.
I forgot he had a name.
Takes a lot of love for a person to do this. I love you. I like him. Okay, that's my list. Your turn.
All right. So my top 15 in no particular order. I just have them listed out. At number 1, I have Jigsaw / John Kramer from the Saw movies. I mean, I don't know if he's really a killer. He is a villain because everyone kind of does it to the other people. He doesn't make them do it, but that's debatable. That's debatable. Okay, yep. My number 2 is Jason from part 2, 3, and 4, and 6.
Don't like 7 and 8, huh?
I guess it's just like 7 and 8 aren't my favorites with that.
I mean, Kane, but I'll let that slide. I'll give that a pass,
and
maybe.
Then I like for number 3, I have Michael Myers from the original part 1 and 2. My number 4, I have Freddy Krueger from part 1.
I think I forgot one, but okay, never mind. I said I added one, but I just thought of it now.
Freddy Krueger from part 1. Because like I said, I really haven't seen the other ones enough. My number 5 is Big Daddy.
From?
Anybody know where that's from? Land of the Dead.
Yep.
I know when I was going over this with Bluto was like, was he really a villain? I'm like, well, he's kind of a zombie. He's going around killing people and all that, even though him and the one character end up coming up with like a little bit of a mutual understanding at the end. But I consider him to be a bad guy, and I actually like him.
Would have been cool.
Yeah. My number 6 is Frank Zito. Anybody know what that's from? Pluto?
Obviously, I know. I knew before you did.
He's from Maniac. He 1980, the original. I actually haven't seen.
Before you did.
Yeah, I haven't actually seen the remake yet. So
it's all right, worth a watch.
Yeah, it's an interesting character, is what it comes down to.
Joe Spinell's cool. He should have been on your Hot Studs.
He looks like a wrong Jeremy.
He should have been on your stuff too.
So my number 7 and number 8 are kind of together because they're from the same movie.
All right.
It's Rondo and Billy Ray Snapper. Rondo's played by Danny Trejo, and Billy Ray Snapper is played by DDP, and they're from Devil's Rejects.
DDP.
I just think they're both absolutely hysterical.
He was a wrestler, in case you didn't.
Yeah. Diamond Dallas Page. I guess I should have read
Well, some people might not know. That was a long
time ago. They are absolutely great. I like Danny Trejo in a lot of movies I've seen him in.
Yeah, he's cool.
As well. So, but they are just so funny in that, and like Devil's Rejects is probably one of my favorite movies. So,
really? Wow.
Yeah,
okay.
I really like that movie. I'm gonna be curious to see how they're doing this third one though. That's supposed to be coming out.
It'll probably be bad.
It'll be a rental. Probably won't go to the theater to see it.
Well, I can't.
Okay, then my number 9 is William G. Dobbs.
And you didn't know his name until you asked me.
Yeah, I had to ask Bluto. It's from the movie Dead and Buried. If you have not seen that movie, it is a great movie.
I saw that a long time ago.
Yeah. Bob actually introduced me to the movie.
That's
and
cool.
It's probably one of my favorites as well. Because it was just like what happens. Like I said, that's another one we're going to have to do a review on. Because that movie is just very surprising.
It's cool.
My number 10 is Spike from Gremlins.
Hey, he's cool.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of get upset when he's attacking everybody, but,
cool.
He's funny. My number 11 is Mandy Lane from All the Boys Love Mandy Lane. I actually only saw that movie once, but I really, really liked it.
It's not bad for a new movie.
Yeah. That's one we may do a review on as well if it's still, and we watched it on Netflix.
Yeah, I haven't watched it in a while, maybe.
Yeah. So, I mean, it was a little bit shocking. Or surprising. I shouldn't say shocking, surprising. And so it's it's a good movie. It's a good movie. If you have Netflix and haven't watched it, maybe check it out. Number
if you have Netflix too, watch The Babysitter.
Yeah, I was going to say that's another one we have to do.
I just thought of that.
Yeah, if you have not
It's
seen The
still on there as
Babysitter.
of now.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen it,
As
watch
of March 29th, 2019.
Maybe we'll watch that again.
Yeah, we have to do that one too. But that, if you have not watched it, watch it. It's great. Anyways, my number 12 is Pennywise the Clown. And Bluto made me pick which one.
Because they're different.
Right.
It's a remake and not a sequel.
So I picked Tim Curry playing Pennywise. I'm going to explain why. Not that, I can't remember who plays Pennywise in the remake. Not that he didn't do a good job. Tim Curry, I've loved him for years. Acting-wise, I think he's great.
Frankenfurter, yeah.
But the reason I picked him over the other one was because I'm a fan of Criminal Minds, the TV show. I don't know if any of you out there watch it. He played, I think it was the Prince of Darkness or something. I can't remember exactly. But he played a serial killer on there. Totally freaked me out. Like, I was just like, oh my God, he's so creepy. What is going on here? And this was before I had watched the original It.
You're knocking me off my chair.
Oh, sorry. So after I watched the original It, I was kind of like, okay, I get where Tim Curry came from with that character on Criminal Minds. So that's why I picked it. Like I said, not that the new one, the guy playing the new one isn't
it's good. I'm looking forward to seeing the other one.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to chapter 2. I really did enjoy chapter 1.
Yep.
Okay, my number 13 is from a movie we recently reviewed, Sam for Trick or Treat.
I like how you put him on the list 2 days after you watched the movie.
I like the character in there. I mean, I thought he was cool.
Yep.
So
I'll roll with it.
My number 14 is Jill Roberts from Scream 4. And it's just because of everything that, goes down in that movie.
She's hot, right?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
And then my number 15 is Roy from Friday the 13th, Part 5.
You just picked that because I did.
No, actually, I had thought of it whenever I was down to my last one. I was like, oh, I want to put Roy on here. Because, like I said, even though we'll be reviewing it, it's not expected what's going on in there. And we'll talk a little bit more about that when we actually do the review. Yeah. So those are my top 15, and Bluto shared his. Which one did you forget? Because you only did 14 then.
I just thought of it when you said Halloween.
Oh.
Halloween 3, Colonel Cochran.
Ah. So you're adding a 16th one.
No, it's an honorable mention.
Oh, okay. Honorable mention.
Yeah, sorry. I just thought of that. Like, oh, yeah, I forgot about him. See, we could have done more, but we want to keep it short.
Yeah. You said you could have won 20, 25. And,
I probably could have won 50. But
yeah, I don't want to say I was struggling. I was just trying to
You were struggling. I got this done in like 5 minutes.
Well, you kind of did it and then told me, and when I was in the middle of doing something, so it took me a little time.
I read it off really quick.
To
I was like, this is
get
easy.
going. Anyway, so that is it. If there's a list you want us to do, let us know in the comments. Share your top 15 in the comments, or top 10, or top 20, whatever.
Yep, whatever you have.
Whatever from horror movies, serial killers and villains in horror movies.
Fictional serial killers.
Fictional.
Don't add real ones, because that's not nice.
Yeah. That was the one rule. Like I said, when we do our list, we come up with stipulations for the list.
Yep.
That's why Bluto and I kind of review our list before we do it on camera to make sure we're cool. But please comment, like, share, ring the bell. I lost my train of thought.
I've been ringing the bell.
Check out my other content, my other channel, K-Dog Games, Toys and More, for toy and game reviews. And I'm losing my mind. Leave a comment if there's something you want us to review, list you want us to do.
I want chicken.
Making chicken again. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.